I personally believe that for every 10,000 followers you get, there's $1 million available. You should filter everything through 3 words, right? You should figure out what your brand is in 3 words.
So what's the difference between a personal brand and a business brand?
That's a great question. So,
hey guys, what's going on? Andy Elliott. By the way, you guys know the number one way to blow up your life is with a brand. Claudio is amazing. By the way, Claudio, appreciate you, bro. Hey, you know what's cool? This is going to be a 10-minute video. I'm going to tell you, it's going to change your life. I said, Claudio, because he's built huge brands, okay, especially in the real estate space, but really all around. And personal and business, which I love it, because some people are like, which one should I build? My personal business? Okay, listen, Claudio, appreciate you being here. He's a very good friend of mine, super smart, lives in Florida, he's in Scottsdale, Arizona with me right now. Can you let it rip for the next 9 minutes on how to build a brand and just literally blow them away? Let's just go A to Z with it.
yeah, so it's my conviction. If you are already crushing in business, you can go to a whole nother level. Or if you're brand new, you can go to a level that you never imagined. I personally believe that for every 10,000 followers you get, there's $1 million available. That's my strongest conviction.
For every 10,000 followers on, let's say IG, that's $1 million a year in revenue.
Absolutely.
Okay, got it.
Because with 10,000 people, you can build raving fans out of there. Maybe you have 100, maybe you have 200, but for every 10,000, you have 100 raving fans. That's the idea.
I like that.
And what's amazing is somebody could be super successful in business, already crushing it. They could already have just an insane career. But if they were to get 10,000 followers from scratch, maybe somebody's already crushing it, but they're under the radar. Maybe someone's already crushing it, but they've never picked up a phone. 10,000 followers, it's super easy to get, and you can increase your bottom line by $1 million. It's just the possibility.
What about the people now that say, well, I already got 40,000 followers and I'm not making $4 million a year? What about them? How do you do it right?
So
when you're building this?
Yeah. So when you're building it, the way you do it right is you keep everything through a brand identity that makes sense. So
brand identity.
Yes,
okay.
For example, you should filter everything through 3 words, right? You should figure out what your brand is in 3 words. For us, it's fun, right? We're a fun brand. We're luxury, and then we're also modern, right? So we have a more modern approach to things. And when people reach out to us, they're usually luxury people, and then they're more modern thinkers in terms of the way that they market, and they're fun, right? We have fun with our clients.
Yeah.
So everything we put out there, it goes through those 3 words. And no matter what it is, if it's a story post, if it's an Instagram post, or it's a reel, it's all going through those 3 words. And that way your brand stays consistent. And people asked yesterday, somebody asked me, well, you probably get a bunch of people reaching out to you that can't afford it. I said, that doesn't happen, because people are reaching out because the people that are reaching out already know what it's going to cost. They already feel it and they want it because it's another level of service.
How important is it to build your brand?
There's nothing more important than you can do right now to build your brand. One of our clients, he was already crushing. His name's Rob Thompson. Absolutely already crushing it in the space. He's in the social clubs. He has the brand in person. He's been in print advertising, but he never been on social media. He reached out to us, and we helped him grow by 20,000 followers over the past year, and he's completely changed his life. He actually sells to billionaires from social media. It's just crazy because everybody's on their phone.
So his dream client, he was missing because it was on social media, but he didn't know how to build his brand on social media. So you taught him, and now he has his dream client.
Well, more of them. He was somebody who already had his dream clients. There's a lot of people in business who they're already crushing it. They think, well, why would I need social media? I'm already crushing it. It's like, what if there's more?
There's way more.
Way more. And it just puts it to another level. She reached out to him via DM. She saw a house for sale for $49 million. She was the wife of a billionaire. Reached out to Rob and said, I want to see this house. Went to the house, didn't like the house, but liked the house down the street from another Instagram reel. Sold it for, it was listed at $40 million and sold it from Instagram.
It's a good commission.
I know. It probably pays for the whole year.
Yeah.
And more. So that's the thing, is social media is so important. And a lot of people think, well, my buyers or my clients are on social media. The average adult spends 2 hours a day on their phone. You'd be surprised to believe that everyone's on social media.
Yeah, and you said like going to social clubs, right? Like I'm giving an example. Well, if there's 100 people in a social club and you're in the social club for 4 hours, you can't walk in and make a great relationship with very many people in a 4-hour period of 100 people. But you can create a brand on social media that reaches thousands or hundreds of thousands of people with the message that you want to deliver.
And people just don't forget. They don't forget about you if you consistently show up, right? If you keep showing up, somebody like yourself who's just you've changed your entire life in a matter of just a few years. You built $100 million business. It happens by keeping on showing up on social media.
Yeah, consistency. Plus, your face stands out in a crowd.
Yeah.
That's a big deal because you already have authority. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's really you just completely you just go through all the old troubles of people not knowing who you are. I mean, it's amazing. Real estate agents, one of the number one spends of real estate agents is Zillow leads, and Zillow leads have a 7% close rate. It's not very high. And what happens is they reach out to these people, and no one's really interested. They're just filling out information on the internet. Versus when you're a real estate agent or anybody in business and you've been building a personal brand, people who reach out to you, say direct message, they text you, they call you, they're already enrolled in the vision and they already know what you're about, and it just changes everything for you.
So you help primarily two main niches right now, pretty hardcore. You do a lot of stuff, but two really hardcore. One, you help real estate people, right, build and grow their brands.
Absolutely.
Like, that's a big deal. So if I'm a real estate agent or if I'm in the real estate space or if I want to be, I would reach out to you and you'd show me specifically how to crush the real estate industry, right, with your brand. Personal or business, you would kind of guide them which way to go.
Absolutely.
And then videographers. You guys have gotten so good with your own videographers that you've actually have videographers reaching out constantly that want to learn how to be a better videographer.
Yeah, well, it was.
And you're training them now, right?
What happened was I was coming to all your events and I was seeing, wow, there's so many people that are hungry to learn. And we went to the Game Has Changed event with Tony Robbins where he talked about building an online community. So I started doing that, and just a couple months later, we grew to another 10,000 followers on my personal page out of nowhere. Started it from scratch, and we've already done over 6 figures in revenue, and we've changed a lot of people's lives. One of my students, the first month we're training, we're doing all these Zoom calls. He said he had his first 6-figure month out of nowhere. He went from like 20,000 to 6 figures. He lives in Nantucket, so there's a different echelon there, but it's what happens when you build a brand.
Yeah,
when you do business right.
That's huge. So what's the difference between a personal brand and a business brand?
That's a great question. So a business brand is the whole entire business. And if you want to get away from being the only person that people will trust or you can pick up the phone for, you then have to have a business brand. A personal brand is where it's you and people love you. They know your family, they know your story, they know who you are. A business brand is designed specifically to grow your business. For you, it was the Elliott Sales Group. And now they trust your coaches, they trust your people, and everybody's involved in that. But the big mistake that people can make is if they don't make the separation. You got to start off with the business brand, and then once you've built your business brand, then you can go to your personal brand if you've never done anything.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So quickly, when we're talking about building, if I want to start a brand right now, if I don't know where to start, where would you guide me?
The first place I would go to is Instagram, because Instagram, there's a difference between Instagram and YouTube. YouTube is a really powerful and strong platform. Somebody like yourself is absolutely crushing it on YouTube. However, you have to earn people's trust in the micro first. Once you've earned their trust for, let's say, 30-second videos, and they've seen you time after time after time, then they'll watch you for 7 minutes. But if you don't crush on social media first, Instagram specifically,
it's easier to win them over short form.
Yeah, you win them over in the short form. And once you win them over in the short form, they'll come to your events, they'll watch your YouTube videos, they'll watch a 45-minute video, they'll watch a 30-minute video, they'll watch a 10-minute video and a 7-minute video.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to earn people's trust if they don't know who you are first. And the reason that Instagram's just so powerful is because people are short attention spans, and if you can gain them in 30 seconds, you do that time and time again, then you can move them over to different platforms.
Okay. Let's finish strong with this last minute here. Secret to consistency. Because I know consistency is king in content.
Yeah.
Right now, by the way, anybody can text you at any point.
Yeah.
Guys, there's going to be a number right now that you can text, and he'll personally reach out to you and help develop a game plan, what's right for you. Okay? Just want you to know. But how do you help people become more consistent? Because people say, I don't have time for that. I hear this all the time. I told someone the other day, they said, I just can't afford to be. I said, well, if you can't afford to do it right, you're going to wake up one day and all the people that did make time to do it, right, those people are going to take you out of business. So
I would say the secret to the consistency is giving it 1 week, giving it 1 month, and seeing the rapid results that you can get, and then get addicted to the results. If you get addicted to the results, you're not going anywhere. You'll realize that all the time you spent doing the old ways of marketing, which are still effective in their fashion and manner, or even, for example, paid advertising, but it dies on the dollar. It dies on the click.
Yeah,
A brand lives on
organic's
forever.
the way to go, man.
Yeah, there's nothing better than that.
Yeah, were you at Patrick Bet-David's event with us this year?
We were.
And
Yeah.
the CEO.
Yeah.
Do you remember when he was arguing with that guy? That kid was like, "Yeah, remember I did your ads," and he's like, "Hey, listen, dude, don't be using my name." He's
Yes.
like, "Listen to me." He's like, "I run my shit organic. Okay, you might have ran an ad or two, but listen, I do organic. All of our business comes for organic. I sell all my tickets organic. Everything that I do is organic. I've grown organic. My clients follow me because of my organic stuff, not because of my paid."
And they love you because of that. The paid is how you retouch them.
Yes, exactly. They could be retargeting and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When somebody comes in on something, or there's an abandoned cart, or we have some kind of system where we keep them in the spider web, right?
Yeah.
But the organic, though, that's the secret. You guys need to know this. A brand is the new currency. It is. It's more valuable than money. I have brand deals that are huge. I have opportunities to pick up the phone and call people that I could have never picked up the phone and called had I not had a brand. You guys have no idea, and don't ever underplay how important it is to build a brand. It's one of the most important things in the world. So if you're watching this right now and you're like, "Dude, I want to build my brand." Okay, cool. Claudio, he's got a number here at the bottom of the screen. That's what he does for a living. That's his entire business. Okay? So whether you're the person in the company that wants to build a brand, or you're a videographer that's like, "Dude, I want to get better at this because that's the business I'm in," he'll handle both sides. Okay? So there's a number below. Just shoot a text message. Very, very simple. Claudio will reach out to you himself in the next 24 hours. He'll help you kill it and crush it. Everybody that I know that does business with him, they all get great results. They all love dealing with him. And the cool thing about it is that he cares. He's like one of the most loving, caring people ever. And like he takes it personal when he's helping you. And I like that, man. So Claudio, super proud of you, bro. You're awesome. Guys, he's a great resource to me. Now I'm sharing him with you. So if one of the things that we said on here where you're like, "Dude, I need to go to the next level in that," cool, shoot him a text, and you and him can jump on a call and he'll help you. Love you guys. Have a blessed day. And Claudio, how do they find you on social media if they want to find you?
Yeah. Just like we mentioned, company page, personal page. My company page is Studio 910 PB. And then my
Studio 910
PB.
PB.
Yeah. And then my personal page is claudiorivera.910.
I love it.
Just keep it consistent.
Got it, guys. We'll put those up there on the screen. You guys can go hit them up through DM, or you guys can text them on the number below. Love you, man. Thank you, Claudio. Hey, appreciate you guys. Have a blessed day. We love you. Remember, the brand is your new currency, okay? You got to build it, all right? If you think that it's one of these things you don't have time for right now, I promise you'll end up regretting it in the end. I built my whole business because of my brand, okay? By the way, what is your brand? It's you, okay? It's your company. It's not something you're not. It's who you are, okay? And the world needs to know you. Who you are, what you do, how great you are at what you do, and then how do people get a hold of you, okay? Imagine that. It'd be pretty cool, right? That's what we're going to do. Hit your boy Claudio up. Love you guys. Have a blessed day. We'll see you in the next video.